Welcome to Mondays with Mondene, and I'm your host, E.D. Mondene. Tonight we're talking about the fear of black people stepping into leadership roles, revealing the struggles and triumphs. In tonight's segment, I'm gonna sanction it, the black leadership paradox. Well, why do I call it a paradox? This term encapsulates the complex and contradictory challenges faced by black leaders. It takes a journey marked by both progress and persistent obstacles within societal structures. The relentless onslaught of racism and violence against black individuals in leadership demands our unwavering attention. Racism, as history has shown us, not only leads to extreme inequity, but can be fatal. Systematic discrimination against black people persists across financial, physical, and multifaceted realms, challenging the very foundations of these, our United States of America. Listen, in 2016 and till now, a shocking 9.5 million American adults, predominantly black folks, lacked full voting rights. Can you believe that? Revealing the systemic hurdles that have to be confronted, and we need people to stand up and do so. However, despite these challenges, there have been black leaders that have risen to the cause and have challenged the norms, and they have striven for equity. Notable figures like Kamala Harris and Cory Booker and Stacey Abrams. These folks have made significant strides. However, the journey of black leadership is complex. It's interwoven with threads of race perception and societal expectations. Well, tonight I want to bring some attention and shed some light on the nuanced reasons behind the scarcity of black leaders in community initiatives, emphasizing the fear of black scrutiny and its historical roots. People have died trying to lead folks to justice. The pervasive influence of racial norms. Leadership perceptions often favor white leaders, limiting the acceptance of black leadership. There's a bias in leadership standards that hampers the recognition of black leadership suitability. I wonder if they're going to be good enough. Well, for example, limited visibility in executive positions. Despite possessing the qualifications and skills necessary for executive roles, black leaders are often facing bias in the recruitment processes. This bias results in their exclusion from visibility in top leadership positions, impeding the recognition of their suitability for these roles, even though they're qualified. Microaggressions, oh my God, and stereotyping. Biased leadership standards manifest through subtle microaggressions and stereotypes that undermine the perceived competence of black leadership. This kind of nonsense contributes to an environment where the suitability of black leadership roles are often questioned, hindering their professional advancement and not making very much room for them at the top. There's something that's called crisis leadership and limited representation. What do I mean by that? Black leaders are often appointed during crisis periods, contributing to their underrepresentation. This glass cliff phenomenon reinforces their association with crisis management. What do I mean? Crisis intervention leadership. In other words, come in and clean up the mess. Black leaders are frequently appointed to leadership positions when organizations or communities face crisis, such as financial downturns or public relations challenges. This pattern suggests a tendency to view black leadership as crisis managers, cover up, or that kind of thing, rather than recognizing their broader leadership capabilities and shine like the stars that they could be. This is the glass cliff phenomenon. It refers to the trend of appointing black leaders to leadership roles in organizations that are already experiencing difficulties. This practice may unintentionally reinforce the stereotype that black leaders are best suited for navigating challenging situations. Put a black face on it. Take care of it. Limiting their opportunities to lead in stable or growth-oriented periods. Again, stuff cover-uppers. There's a two-edged sword of contested authority that comes to black leadership. Challenges spew like snake venom, not only from white counterparts, but also from within the communities that they serve, struggling to establish credibility and navigating through expectations affects black leadership's effectiveness. Managing effect and societal expectations. Dude, we need to be aware that black leaders navigate a delicate balance, managing societal expectations and challenges from both white and black subordinates. In the corporate world, a black woman boss battles the tightrope of managing her vibe and societal demands. She's supposed to bring the confidence and the assertiveness to the table to be seen as a top-notch leader. But if she cranks it up too much, folks might label her as too aggressive. Or the flip side, toning it down too much, traditional feminine expectations could tag her as too passive. This balancing act ain't just dealing with biases from white-collar crews, but also being on point with the black side of the equation, being that sister, those expectations within her own community. Toss in the layer of gender expectations, and you've got a mix that showcases the intricate dance that black women leaders have to perform in their leadership roles. Now, on the flip side of that, black men in leadership face their own set of expectations. They are often expected to bring a strong, assertive demeanor to the table, echoing stereotypes of confidence and dominance. However, similar to their female counterparts, going too strong can tag them as aggressive, misogynistic, or overly authoritative. On the other hand, dialing it back too much might lead to perceptions of being passive or lacking in leadership qualities. You know, we call them Uncle Toms and Oreos. Navigating this tightrope involves not just dealing with corporate biases, but also dealing with societal expectations rooted in racial stereotypes. Now, adding another layer to that mix, black male leaders often find themselves caught between the expectations of their own communities and those of the broader corporate world. The balance involves avoiding the pitfalls of being seen as too intimidating while still projecting the strength and competence necessary for leadership success. In essence, black male leaders must perform a complex dance, harmonizing the beats of corporate demands, societal stereotypes, and community expectations that allow them to succeed in their leadership roles. Now, as I leave you this evening, I want to leave you with this. It's time to step up. The Black Leadership Paradox highlights a mix of history, bias, and today's struggles. And to create spaces where black leaders can shine without fear, we need to grasp those complex hurdles. Recognizing the strength, readiness, and special skills of black leaders lets us break down barriers, forging a leadership scene that's fair and welcoming. Truly being pro-black means respecting and backing black leadership in every flavor. It's a shout out for everyone, not just black folks, to step in, recognize the gaps, and play a role in building a society that's far more righteous and fair. I want to thank you for tuning in tonight. And as we wrap up today's episode, we want to thank y'all that tuned in. We invite you to engage in this conversation and share your thoughts and stay informed as we navigate the evolving landscape of politics. Thank you for joining us on this Monday with Mondene. And I want you to remember that as the curtain falls, the economy's a mystery wrapped in an enigma. Join the conversation, spill your thoughts, and stay tuned for the next episode of Mondays with Mondaday. And thanks for vibing with us tonight. And until next time, this is ED, and I'm signing off. Oh, wait a minute. A special shout out to our sponsors. Poshine's, not just a restaurant, but an institution located at 8139 North Denver, right here in the heart of Kenton, and you can expect the best soul food this side of Willamette. I want to say heaven. There's Aunties and Tanties daycare services right around the corner. They know how to take care of your child, and the Dawn Electric. They really light up our lives. I'm grateful for their support. You can visit me right here on Sunday mornings at Celebration Tabernacle, right here in Portland, Oregon. Now, I want to do a special thank you and a shout out to our technical staff, Dion, Robin, Andy, and Paul. Not one of them is bigger than the other, and they all stand tall. These are the guys who make this podcast possible. Now, if you enjoyed this episode, please share it with your friends and followers. Turn on your notifications so you never miss a thing from Mondays with Mondaday. And be sure to follow us on Facebook and on YouTube. Listen, it's good being with you, and I'll see you next time. Hey, gang, I've got exciting news. I've just finished my memoirs, and writing them was, wow, a roller coaster, but I'm glad that I did it for me and for you, and it's a way to get to know Edie Montané just a little bit better. What you thought you knew, you didn't know. It's called From Maladies to Melodies, growing up in the South St. Louis projects, and what God has done in my life even to this day. I'm excited to share it with you. Please look for it coming real soon.
Hey, it's time for you to come to Postshine. Check out that catfish sandwich. Oh my goodness, is that the shrimp po' boy? Man, look at that chocolate chip cake. Man, I need to get over to Postshine's at 8139 North Denver right now because this food looks delicious. Or call if you'd like, 503-978-9000. And don't miss it, you'll be sorry.
In times gone past, we find ourselves making excuses so that people reminded, ooh, I've got to get home and tend to the brand new missus. I need some time alone. Can't this wait until I finish texting on my phone?